Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can create this cookie bar at the bottom of your Teachable school. We're going to use the website called cookieBAR.eu, and the top part of this you don't need to worry about at the moment. We're going to concentrate on the configurator at the bottom. Leave auto detect, unless you want to change these to specific languages. I would leave it on auto detect. You can change the theme if you wish. I'm going to leave it at default black. In fact, you can see what it looks like at the bottom here. We are also going to turn on a few settings, and this will depend on whether or not you're using specific cookies or not. I think for Teachable, you're going to need to use definitely tracking cookies, because Teachable uses their own Facebook tracking, and if you're going to be using your Facebook tracking, you also need to click that. If you're going to be using third-party cookies, which you probably are, again, Facebook or Google, we want to track those too. We need to click that there. Leave this one turned on. We want to leave that turned off unless you want to only have it show depending on the location of the user. I would leave that as it is. Make sure you accept cookies by scrolling window if you wish, because that will basically say that when they start to scroll down the page, they're accepting the cookie policy that you have. And so I would have that selected, because more often than not, when I'm going through a website, I just keep scrolling and I don't even care about clicking on the cookie to accept it or not. We can actually show the cookie bar at the top if you want to, or I'm going to leave it at the bottom. Show deny button. Now, I don't actually know what that does, but I know that I've seen some cookie bars that if you click on deny, it'll take you off the website and it'll take you to something like Google. So that might be what that does, but you'd have to click it and find out what it actually does yourself if you want to try that. Everything else I'm going to leave as default, and you can leave it for 30 days if you want to. And then you can also put a URL of the privacy page. Teachable's privacy page will be, in my case, it's HTTPS, and it's teachable.purplehippo.io. So now we're in Teachable. Privacy, it's P for pages, and it's privacy. So that will take, obviously you want to change this part here to your own website, but because actually, you know what, you probably get away with actually just having that /p/privacy, because you're already going to be on your Teachable site anyway, so that should work. But just to make sure, I'm going to do this. Teachable.purplehippo, if I can spell it properly, .io /p/privacy. And then that's actually updated this part here. You can see it's actually added it here. And then we're going to copy that to the clipboard. We're then going to go back over to here. You can actually see that I've already got my snippet of code already here. But if you're not sure how to get to this place, we're going to click on dashboard. Don't need to do that. Click on site and go down to the code snippet area. Now, if you have got the free plan and maybe even the basic, I think you get with the basic plan you get access to it, but if you have a free plan, you will not get access to these panels or these areas. So you need to have the basic or above before this is unlocked for you. So in the head code snippet area, scroll down to the bottom. In fact, anywhere to be honest, but I usually stick them at the bottom. If you haven't got anything, you just paste it in there. And then we're going to remove that because that was the previous one, and I'm going to paste in the new version, which, if you remember, I added the privacy policy page here. So now if I click on save, this might not work because I've already been here, but let's just double check and see what happens. Refresh the page. Three, two, one. Come on, let's go. There we are. And details, if I click over here, it's actually giving us the privacy policy page. And if you notice down at the bottom here, it says teachable.purplehippo.io pre-privacy. And if I click there, it should take me to my privacy page. And for some reason it didn't. Interesting. Why didn't that take me to the privacy page? Maybe I've actually got the wrong page.
let's go over to pages. Privacy policy. Okay, so I actually called it privacy policy instead of just privacy. I think by default, the new privacy pages on Teachable are called privacy, not privacy-policy. But we can make that quick change here, and I don't even need to go into the cookieBAR site to do it. I can just do it real quickly here. Scroll down to find where it is. It was privacy, so it's /P. All these %2Fs are just another way of doing /. So we want to do privacy-policy like that. Save that. Come back over here. Refresh the page. So now you notice that it's actually accepted it and not given us the pop-up any longer. That's what this top part is here. This has given us the possibility to click to remove the cookie consent. What we're going to do is we're actually going to jump into the cookies. I'm going to go down to Purple Hippo, and I'm going to have a look in the cookie, and I'm going to go down until I find the one cookieBAR, and I'm going to remove that. I'm going to refresh the page again, and you'll see that it's popped up again. So now, because we removed the cookie, it doesn't find that cookie when it loads the page, and therefore shows the bar again. So we want to just click on details, click over here, make sure it goes to the privacy policy page, which it does now. So that's perfect. So that all works. And everything else is generated by the cookieBAR system over here in the page. And that's it. So yeah, it's very straightforward. You're not using the top bar, the top information, you're using the area at the bottom here. Pick the ones that you need based on your own needs, I guess. Choose a color if you want to have a different color based on your site. And then copy it to the clipboard, go over to the site code snippets area, and then paste it into the head code snippets area, and then save the page, and then refresh the site, and you should get it popping up in the bottom or the top, depending on where you put it. And that's it. Hope you enjoy it. Take care. Bye bye.